know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus, he the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace, you know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, tone it down, I told them.
I just came to Tampa 5 years ago, so you asked me
So
a
it's
question.
like a learning process.
Right. You asked me, like, who was the first African-American golfer to win 3 major championships.
I think a lot of
The
people
whole
know that.
world knows the answer,
Yeah.
and I'm a part of that world. But how many people have met him and been pushed by him?
You
Just me.
might be one of the only people that, like, he was your idol superhero, and then you meet him, and then he pushes you. That's like,
Yeah.
that's a one-of-a-kind story.
That's one of it. So I was at the Dubai Classic
I
tournament.
mean, we love you, Tiger, but, you know, when Ryan was a little kid, you
Well,
were...
he loves you. He loves you. I need a written apology. But
Or just like your golf clubs.
no, I don't want your golf clubs. I'm not a Nike guy.
All right.
I was at the Dubai
Send him
Classic.
some lefty golf clubs and I'll use them.
Send me. I was at the Dubai Classic golf tournament, and it was a great day. There was not a lot of people there, so I got to meet a lot of the players. Met Sergio Garcia. He's my favorite golfer to this day, which is funny because everyone always talks about how angry he played. He would break clubs and throw clubs and blah, blah, blah.
That's
Oh,
what you do now.
That's not even true, guys. I just played the other day, shot a 97, and was totally calm. I mean, I had fun the whole time. So, well, not the whole time. I had fun a lot of the time. I was like 30 feet.
You should preface that, like, this wasn't at, like, Bloomingdale or whatever.
No, this
Like
was
an
at
easy
Lake
course.
Javita. It's a really, I'd say it's
It's a tougher
a
course.
medium grade course. It's like $90 tee time, and or green fee for all you golf wizards. And shot a 97, was frustrated, but really we played the last 3 holes in competition that my buddy and I were playing. And so he double bogeys 16, I par 16, so I'm up 2 or I'm down 2. And so going into 17, it's a par 4. It's slightly a dogleg right, so it's a shorter hole. So it was about 310 yards for me.
Oh, you went for it, didn't
So I went for it, and I ended up like 30 feet from the hole with an easy chip. So it was supposed to be, that's my drive. So this is an easy
you?
bird.
I'm surprised. If it's dogleg right, I'm surprised you didn't hit it into the trees.
We have a moment of silence for the dumbest comment. in the
Moment of
history the boat
silence
parade.
for Ryan's golf game.
Anyway, so I'm looking at an easy birdie, but, you know, I've chipped in before. So I'm like, well, this is going to be great. Anyway, well, he then is in the trees. I mean, he's like in the trees, crappy shot. Lucky if he touches the green on his second shot. And from like 90, maybe 80 yards, puts it straight in the hole.
Dunked it.
And I ended up bogeying that hole because the pressure shift just and that's what the Lightning's about to do, the Rangers. But the pressure
Oh, yeah.
shift, the pss for me, and then in 18, I was cooked. It's a dogleg left, water all on the left side. I hit my drive perfect, but it was slightly on the left side, and we couldn't find my ball. It wasn't in the water, but it was in the high grass, right on the water. I couldn't find it, so then I had to drop, and then from there you just fall to pieces. But
And
anyway,
that's
so
golf.
Sergio's my favorite though, because when I met him in Dubai, he would come off the tee box to come and give me a hug. True story. I think
That's the most you thing I've ever heard.
he hugged me 2 times and
This
he
guy-
greeted me another time.
This guy gave me attention when I was
Gosh.
rejected by my hero, and then now he's my favorite.
Well, that was that day because I think it was at the turn. It was Tiger Woods at 9.
Tell me that's not the most you thing.
It's the most me thing, baby. That's me. That's my story. And maybe Sergio will see this, and he probably won't remember, but it actually changed. I mean, it changed
my life.
and that I don't want to be all like that, but I mean, Tiger I probably never would have played golf again if it wasn't for
How old were
Sergio
you?
Garcia. I was probably 12.
When Ryan was 12, a 30-year-old man gave him a hug, and it changed. It was the best thing of his life.
That's right. I'm not recommending 30-year-old men go find young boys to hug. I'm just saying it changed my
Oh my
life
gosh.
because at the turn, 9 comes. Tiger's, listen, he's winning by like 11 strokes 11 strokes. He's winning by 11. He's not just 11 under. He's like winning by 11 strokes. He's like 14 under. And the next doofus is at like 3 under, you know? And this is like the second day or third day of the tournament or whatever. It may have been the closing day. No, I think it was the third day.
It was one of the 4 days of the golf tournament.
I think it was day 3 of the 4. Anyway, he comes at the turn around 9. Maybe it was 18 because I think he was walking to.
It might have been one of the 18 holes on the golf course.
I think it was 18 because I think he went to the clubhouse. But anyway, he comes out, walks off the green, and comes out, and a bunch of maybe like 20 people, right? So you think about, have I been to a golf tournament with you?
No.
So at golf tournaments in America, like at the Valspar or something, or if you go to
when's the Valspar next?
It just happened.
Gosh.
But the Bay Hill tournament or something like that, there will literally be like, I don't know, 600 to 1,000 people waiting to get signatures from
seen golf on TV
from loser golfers, not even from Tiger Woods. So I'm sitting there, Tiger Woods is there, and there's like 20 people waiting to get an autograph. Not a lot of people fly to Dubai to watch a golf tournament. So I'm sitting there.
Don't know why.
My dad's there, and I'm there, and I'm like, been waiting my whole life for this moment to meet Tiger Woods. He's my hero, and I love golf. Been playing golf for a long time. I'm like, Tiger was my guy. I'm like, buy me a Tiger Woods shirt. He's my guy.
Tiger Woods shirt is a red Nike polo.
Sheesh. Okay, so then it was. Anyway, so he comes out, walking off, and he's right there. And so I like lean over and I put my arm out and I like lean over with my thing so he can sign it. And it was a hat that a bunch of other guys signed and whatever. And so I'm leaning over into the thing. And he just like puts his shoulder down and like plows through my arm. And like, I'm like, bro, you're winning by 11 strokes. The least you could do is just say, hey, kid, not yet. I'll see you on, something. You know what I mean? Anyway, just whatever. Plows through me or whatever. And my dad literally almost jumped over the guardrail and beat Tiger Woods to death. That was like almost my dad's only assault ever in his life was that day with Tiger Woods. He got so upset. He still doesn't like Tiger.
He probably was upset, but he probably didn't almost beat him to death.
No, because you couldn't beat Tiger Woods.
You're in Dubai. I don't want to know what they will do to you over there.
Off with his head. But anyway, and then after that, I think it must have been 9 then. But anyway, Sergio was super nice to me, and I saw Ernie Els in his underwear in the locker room because I found a locker room pass on the ground. And so I went in. I'm like a 12-year-old kid, and I'm like
12-year-old kid gets hugged by grown men and sees old men in their underwear in the locker room.
It was a life-changing experience, But anyway, so
you know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, Tony.